Napier wanting someone to show for him, and he didn't get it. Instead caught him in possession. One or two early lively moments here for Sunderland, and Liam Lawrence is flagged offside.
There's a few lively moments because it's been caused by the ponderous prey of Sammy Herpier. And to be fair to Jonathan Stead, while he hasn't scored this season, he's working tremendously hard for the team, and he does brilliantly there to win the ball. Instead, just trying to feed Liam Lawrence with a 1-2, but unfortunately just strayed marginally offside. But to be fair, good defending to Steve Finnan on that top side. His arm was up, played a good offside, and he hasn't had the best of starts.
Gerrard with his chance to prove it. He really loves to put his foot through the ball from that sort of distance.
Well, Sunderland gave him every opportunity to do that, Martin. I mean, it's a decent turn, but really neither Breen or Colwell want to close him down. So when you invite somebody of the ability of Steven Gerrard to shoot from distance, then don't be surprised if that ends up on target.
Well, Danny Collins stepped up unwisely then. Gerrard crosses, and on the stretch, Stephen Caldwell coming as close to the Sunderland goal as anybody has really so far.
Sometimes when you keep changing your back four, you get situations like we've just seen there where you got one or two that want to step up and play offside, one or two that stay in, and Steven Gerrard benefited from that.
Plenty of height in this Liverpool team. Gerrard's corner. But Phil Dowd has seen Morientes and Caldwell.
Did you hear the one about the Englishman and the Spaniard?
All ends in a bit of laughter, so it must have been a good one. And here's Risa. Well, after scoring at Manchester City, which was his first goal since February in the Carling Cup final, he was saying he should score more often, but hoisted away by Carragher. Lawrence, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the ball, and was happy to feel the contact and get the free kick.
Well, Rafa Benitez wasn't particularly pleased with Phil Dowd for giving that free kick, but fairly clear to me and you that it was a free kick. Very well there, Liam Lawrence, and I can't see why the Liverpool manager would have a problem with that.
Breen. He was onside Stead, but the touch took him back a long way. He still chased it and whipped it wide to Brown. Back to Priscilla with the home support calling for a shot, but he was never really set for that. Lawrence. When you think he's come to this level from Mansfield, has been a low budget operation for Mick McCarthy, who did so well, we shouldn't forget, to get Sunderland up. Only touch by Stead there. Rayner had definitely read the cross rightly because he was where it landed up, but it could have just been caught going to that position a bit early if Stead had touched it.
Decent ball, but again, you know, just look at the lack of numbers in a red and white shirt that are in the forward position. You've only got Brown and Stead in there.
Xabi Alonso, a speculative ball, but maybe a killer ball. Luis Garcia, 1-0 Liverpool. A strong Spanish influence to Rafa Benitez, his selection here at Sunderland, and it's shown in the goal.
Well, we were talking about earlier, no matter how much possession, if you haven't got decent quality, you're not going to score goals, and this is what decent quality is about. This is their first real big chance, and they've taken it with great aplomb. I have to say though, Justin Hoyt, for me, is back on his heels here. He doesn't read the situation. As a defender, you've got to be on your toes, you've got to be thinking of covering. But Garcia, fair play to him, Martin, he reads it brilliantly, and it's a clever little finish. This time Anik certainly gets out very quickly, but he isn't close enough to Garcia to stop the shot.
Risa.
Well, the manager will be hoping that his side can show plenty of character and determination. It's difficult though when you're 1-0 down.
Sissoko, Morientes. Just challenged enough for the header not to be a straightforward one.
Well, again, you'd expect Morientes to do better with a header at the far post. That's 3 or 4 now he's had, Martin, that he hasn't really done particularly well with, which is strange for him.
There goes Xabi Alonso. Brain across, solidly away again.
But the difference in standards is that Liverpool haven't played particularly well, find themselves 1-0 ahead. When Sunderland don't play well, they invariably find themselves chasing football matches.
Finnan closed down, trying to stop the supply into Peter Crouch and Morientes. This is his 18th Liverpool game, Crouch. Morientes, Luis Garcia, Gerrard grazed the outside of the post.
He didn't really strike it as well as he would like, but it's a tremendous little opening this, isn't it, that's created for him. Clever little knockdown to Garcia, and Garcia fully aware of where his skipper is. As I say, I don't think Steven Gerrard catches that exactly how he'd like, but maybe just clips the outside of the post. And the young goalkeeper is a very relieved man.
Miller and Whitehead close to the same ball, which didn't find either of them. Was prior to that a good bit of hold-up play again by Jonathan Stead, who's certainly doing his level best to give the team a focal point.
You know, he's done well, because when he came to this football club, you know, a lot of people were expecting him to come here and do well, and he struggled and he left out of the side, but he has bounced back and his performances have been encouraging.
Crouch. Breen there again. Miller's given it away. Against Liverpool, we'll just have to wait a while to get it back. Gerrard. Xabi Alonso. Trying to get Gerrard through here, and he has done, and Steven Gerrard takes the chance. It's another perfect pass from Xabi Alonso. It's a second goal for Liverpool, and it's Gerrard's 11th of the season already. And that second goal, so close to half-time, could be, even at this early stage, a real knockout blow for the Premiership's bottom club.
Well, it's another goal that's resulted in a ball in behind the fullback. The first one was in behind Justin Hoyt, this one is in behind Danny Collins, and great anticipation from Steven Gerrard, but what a fabulous ball from Xabi Alonso. He's almost like, if you think of the NFL, the quarterback, the player that really sort of makes sure that the plays happen, and that's exactly what Alonso does. He pulls the strings from that area, and Steven Gerrard, you know, when he's in that sort of area, and again the goalkeeper committing himself early, he is going to finish that.
And Gerrard, and Crouch! And Crouch! Is that a penalty? No. Well, the Liverpool management to a man out to the touchline, wailing their complaints. Meanwhile, John Stead crosses and Rayner gathers.
Oh, when is he ever going to score, Martin? What a great chance, and to be fair to him, it's a terrific block. But in my book, that's a clear penalty. Sunderland got a very generous decision from the referee there, and I don't think there'd been too many complaints if Mr. Dowd had pointed to the spot.
Pushed by Risa.
Rafa Benitez is furious, and he's every right to be, because, you know, that's a poor decision, really. Poor decision.
Hoyt. Sunderland in a hurry to take the throw, if Hoyt can find someone to throw it to. Back to Breen. Danny Collins, who not long ago was playing in the conference with Chester. He's done neatly there, but Basila's touch was a bit on the heavy side. Caldwell stepped in. Still the Liverpool staff and the Liverpool supporters behind Anik's goal thinking about the penalty. And now it's Crouch on his left foot. Puts it into the Liverpool supporters, and it gives us a chance to have a look again at the penalty incident.
Well, he was involved in the situation because it's his little flick on that creates all sorts of havoc in the box as far as Sunderland's concerned. And I mean, this is a terrific block between the goalkeeper and Gary Breen, but Stephen Colwell's challenge on Peter Crouch, for me, is a definite penalty. You know, Crouch does all he possibly can to try and convert this. That's between Breen and the goalkeeper's superb play, but he just takes Crouch's legs away from him, Stephen Colwell. And that, to me, is a clear penalty. And I think the referee gets a good view at that, Martin.
Breen. Whitehead. Oh, it's Sissoko.
Yeah, he's going to go. He's going to go.
Rafa Benitez gambled. Is it? It surely is going to be a second yellow for Sissoko. The first Liverpool player to go off since March. And this might just change the complexion here.
Well, I just think that's a stupid tackle to make. And I have to say, I'm absolutely amazed that the football manager hasn't taken him off earlier.
Me too.
I'm absolutely
amazed. He's such a shrewd manager.
Yeah.
There've been two, to be fair to Phil Dowd, there've been a couple of other episodes where maybe another referee might have sent him off earlier.
Well, I mean, he's made a couple of daft challenges. He's calmed down for 5 minutes and then he goes in from behind. And whether you like it or not, you can't make challenges like that without getting a yellow card. Now, he just needs to stay on his feet. And he probably might have won the ball. But I have to say, I'm absolutely amazed that that fella didn't take him off earlier. I really am. He looked fairly comfortable. No major setbacks for the likes of Jamie Carragher.
Whitehead. And even with 10 men, and Liverpool not restricting Risa, and Sunderland not reining him in either. Yonan Risa, and it was deflected up and onto the bar and behind for the corner.
Oh, deserved a goal. You know, it was great play initially from the goalkeeper when he came and claimed the cross from Whitehead and then threw the ball out to Rees, and Rees has travelled the full length of the field. That's a great strike, and that's a very fortunate deflection off Stephen Colwell. That's just done enough to take that ball onto the woodwork. But what a great run and strike from Rees.